Hello and welcome to Austin, Texas, one of our favorite stops on the tour. And today, Darrell K. Royal Stadium is packed and revved up, ready to make noise with the Texas Longhorns. We've been tracking this matchup for weeks, thinking about a possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now, here we are, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down here for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Using his legs, it's Gibson. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. To throw, it's Manning. Caught quickly. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Movement here from the tight end. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Keeping it on the ground here. That one moves the ball across the 40.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Longhorns are going to keep this drive rolling. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Pulls it in. It's Gibson. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass. It's Manning. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Here's the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. And tackled after a small pickup there. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. To throw, it's Butler. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense takes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Takes the handoff. It's Gibson. Breaks one tackle. Gets brought down. But picks up some decent yardage. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They're going to run it. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Texas, 7, LSU, 0.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He'll hand it off. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Nice job up front, opening up that hole. And look at this Texas running back just running physical for a nice 1st down. Texas running backs. Chris, come on, you know better than me. Earl Campbell, Ricky Williams, Jamal Charles, more recently Bijan Robinson. Incredible history in Austin when it comes to these backs, and he's living up to it today.
They'll hand it off. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Got it. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Manning. Makes a quick grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
The Longhorns will line up here on 1st down and goal. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They go with a direct snap. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
But they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, LSU.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Second down after the incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused, and it allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. On the run, it's Gibson. Breaks loose at the 45. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Now here comes the point after attempt. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Takes the handoff again. Breaking free at the 35. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Butler. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
They'll run it to the left. They make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
2nd down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. Finds room at the 30. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Ah, this is great. This is what the great ones do. Uses his legs to buy a little bit more time rolling to his left, and at one point, he flipped a switch from passer to runner. Got a pretty good gain out of it, too.
LSU is now operating in the red zone. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Timeout, LSU.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
At the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, LSU.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Dropping back, it's Butler. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Now the important point after attempt. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break.
Texas.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Jackson. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Man, I love these fullbacks when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball. Most of the times, in most offensive schemes, they block all the time. Just a forgotten player. Here, they slip him out and let him catch the football, and he shows the kind of damage he can do.
Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. They can't stop him. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Ball handed off. Running right through tacklers. Touchdown, LSU. And the comeback continues.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
The extra point is good, but down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play, and they keep it going. Scanning the field, it's Manning. He's looking to make a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Texas. This quarterback on fire today.
I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score in every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Bengals offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Buying time now, rolling to his left. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
You know, I love a bootleg with a dual-threat quarterback who can get to the outside away from that pressure and give him the option to either throw the ball downfield or, as you see here, he has the athletic ability to pick up a few yards.
Now it's 2nd down here. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. They call the draw play here. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, in a tight game like this, you're on the road. Why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. They're going to run it here. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Second down play coming up. The back's got it again. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And they tried to get the counterplay to the edge, Kirk. We've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counterplay. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Back to pass. It's Butler. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incompletion makes it second down. That's a design quarterback keeper. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Running play called on 3rd and short. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
To the air, it's Butler. Touchdown, Tigers. Still plenty of life left. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
LSU 21. Texas.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense takes the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Texas 28, LSU 21.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
And that's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
That's an important first down on that running play. Handoff heading left. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Longhorns. No chance to catch it. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Lining up to try the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The linebacker shifting around now. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football.
Hey, it's a great job.
Bringing pressure. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He's going to lose yards there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's looking deep here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They've got it, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, this is a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the first down marker is on.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here at the 20. Touchdown, Texas. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, Longhorns. Wow, what a play, defensive score. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. He's running out of time here. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Catch made on the right side.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Dropping back, it's Butler. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
There's contact on the throw. Makes the catch downfield. He's swarmed by the defense. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Slides to avoid the big hit. The run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw testing the middle. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. He's hit as he throws it. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made on the out route. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught near the goal line. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. Second and goal. Look at this. They come out in a 5-wide formation. Looking to throw. It's Butler. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. And they've got him behind the line. There is a penalty marker, but if it's on the offense, it'll be a change of possession. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Great performance by this home team. There's going to be a serious party around here tonight. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Okay, ready?
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring it down. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.